Hello and welcome to another quick tips video. Today we're going to revisit the Tonewood Amp. I did a little video on this probably a year or so ago. Very popular video, by the way. And I'm going to put a link to that video down in the description. From that video, I got a comment recently of one of the subscribers kind of lamenting the fact that he thought the batteries, this thing would eat up batteries. So I said, you know, I'm going to look into that and I'm going to make a little video about it. Okay. So that started me on a whole new journey where I met the wonderful people at Tonewood Amp. And the support people are incredible, and the whole group are fantastic. So I'll tell you about it in a minute. They don't sponsor my videos, but I did get this t-shirt. So, and since then, since this time, they did come out, the inventor and founder of Tonewood and his people came out to a Guitar League meeting the other night and showed us how to dial these things in. So I'm going to show you a couple of quick tips on this right now. But in the process of working on this video, this 4-year-old, maybe even more than that, 4-year-old amp quit working on me. So that's why I got involved with the support people at Tonewood. From the time I sent it to them, they had it back to me within a week, fixed. It was painless. There's repair shops in California, but they manufacture them right here in Phoenix, Arizona. They're made in the USA from USA parts. It's a great company. So let's just talk about batteries right now. The person who sent the comment also said that rechargeable batteries won't fit. And so anyway, I went right to the Tonewood website, and they recommend batteries now. That might not have been there before, but they recommend a certain kind of battery, rechargeable battery. And they have them on their website, or you can get them on Amazon. And they come like, you can buy a pack of 2, a pack of 4. They come in a charger, ready to go. These things are incredible. So let me give you a couple tips on these batteries and how to extend the life on your Tonewood amp. So first of all, this is the battery area here. So the first thing you want to do is change the battery in your guitar if you have a battery in your guitar for your electronics. So that's step 1. Step 2 is to make sure that the inside of your battery compartment is clean. The little contacts are all clean on the top and the bottom, and you can bend them just a little bit to make them, bend them out a little bit. Don't break them, just be careful with that, but then make a tighter fit for the batteries. Then these rechargeable batteries last forever. Well, I won't say that, but they last a long time in comparison to regular alkaline batteries. So what you do next is you pop them into your Tonewood amp, okay? So 2 of them go face down with the positive side down, and 1 goes positive side up. Then you put the cover back on, and the cover tells you what side's positive and what side's negative. So let's get that back on there. Now we need a little cable, because you know we're going to plug it into our guitar. Okay, so we're going to plug this in. And so the next little tip that I give you, now that the battery's in it, you turn it on, and you're going to see it says Tonewood. It gives me what the battery life was, and that this is guitar number 1. Well, when you go from alkaline batteries to these batteries, one thing you want to do, and the instructions for this are up on the website, okay? But if you push the effects and the parameter buttons, just touch them, you'll get, it says settings here. So if you then turn the effects, you get the different effects. You get a master gain, lock time, levels, start with, and then you get battery. And if you click on battery, then you can scroll through the different kind of batteries and change it to the kind of battery that you're putting in there. I have this on an NIZN, which I think is the right setting for this battery. Then you click the effects button again, and you've selected that. Okay, so you know this has like 8 different effects on it. I'm going to give you another quick tip right here while we're doing this. You do the same thing. You just touch those guys. You get settings, and then you can come to master gain. Let's say you plug this into a guitar and you're getting clipping messages. It say clip on your amp. Or you're getting kind of a screeching sound like you would on a PA if you've got the gain turned up too high. It's probably because you got the gain turned up too high. So you can get to master gain, you can click on that, and then you can change the percentage of gain. You can turn the effects knob, yeah, it's the effects knob, up and down with the gain, okay? And you might have to try that a couple of times. A lot of times you might get some kind of crazy screeching, and then you can just hit it and it takes you back to the effect. But sometimes if you don't have a preamp and you can't turn your guitar down, you might have too much gain in there, so you got to go in and mess with that a little bit. You can set up 5 different guitars. You can take this because you know that you put this in the guitar, these super strong magnets, and the Tonewood amp adheres to the magnets. And then you can take it off and put it on another guitar. But the settings on another guitar might be different than the settings that you set up for this guitar. So you can go in there. I just shut that off. Another little tip, if you leave this on your guitar, you can leave it plugged into the input section on the amp, but unplug it from your guitar, because this does have an on and off switch. So when it's off, it's not drawing from the battery. Unlike the guitar, when you plug it in, it's just drawing on the battery. So let's just see what's happening here real quick. Put it on the back of a guitar. In my other video, there's a lot more information about a firmware update that you can get for an older one. If you still have an overdrive effect on your amp, you might not have the firmware update. So you can go online and get that. I'm going to link my other video to it. I'm going to turn this on. See, I'm clipping right now because I turned that gain up from where I had it just now to show you, but there's no, the only thing I have on in here is a mic over my head, so there's no other amplifiers or anything. This is on chorus right now. I'll give you one other quick little, let's go to like a delay or something and see. The settings might be changed now that I've been messing with. You hear that delay? This thing is so much fun. I'm really enjoying it now. And I've left the batteries in it for 2 or 3 or 4 days now, and I go plug it in and turn it on, play with it for an hour or so, and the batteries are still good. Now normally if you put it away for a while, you're probably going to want to take the batteries out of it. But it's a whole lot of fun. So if you would think about subscribing to this channel, hit the little like button, please. That helps. And hit the bell so we can notify you when things come up. There's all kinds of things on this channel. There's a lot going on. We've got guitar lessons. We've got quick tips. We've got guitar rescue. I do repairs on guitars and stuff. So go ahead and subscribe, and I think you're going to enjoy it. But we'll see you in the next video.